Hi everybody, it's me, Tuxedo Mask here, making a rare 2 videos a day. Now don't worry, we're not going to go back to making multiple videos like we did each day back when we were doing Sailor Moon Red or Sailor Moon Red 1 or Sailor Moon's Best 1, Sailor Moon's Best 2, or using, Sailor Moon Red 1, 2, 3, 4. Occasionally we do make 2 videos, but today I felt needed to have 2 videos because today I'm going to talk about Nick Bockwinkel. Now, for those who may not be familiar with Nick Bockwinkel, he was a former AWA heavyweight champion. I think he won the AWA heavyweight championship at least 5 times. In case you don't know, the AWA was the American Wrestling Association. It was a promotion that was owned by Vern Gagne between 1956-80 till 1991-80. Nick Bockwinkel basically was originally pushed into a position to be the AWA heavyweight champion. He feuded with people like Kurt Hennig, who became Mr. Perfect, Jerry the King Lawler. He had feuded with Hulk Hogan before Hulk Hogan would go to WWF for a second stint. He would also, feud against various different people. Now, he was one of those wrestlers that you would love to hate, and he did eventually go to he went to the World Wrestling Federation at one point. He was a road agent. He also worked as a color commentator and Madison Square Garden television shows, mostly along with Gorilla Monsoon and Sean Mooney. He also became the road agent. He went to World Championship Wrestling, where he was a road agent, and eventually became the first commissioner of WCW between 1994 till 1995. Then he was fired for making a mistake on a promo for one of their pay-per-views. After that, he retired from wrestling, did various other things, and he was inducted in the Hall of Fame in 2004, WWE Hall of Fame, and he was managed by Bobby the Brain Heenan. Now, Nick Bockwinkel was one of those people that he was what he was. Both on and off camera, he was a gentleman. He was a very nice, kind person. You hear about wrestlers who are one way when they're on camera and another way when they're at home, or not in the public's eye, we'll put it that way. But Nick Bockwinkel was one of those men where he was a gentleman. He was kind to everybody, or at least he tried to be. Not saying that he was an angel or he was perfect, because he was far from it. But at least he was a champion to look up to be proud of. He held the belt multiple times. And the person to win the AWA Heavyweight Championship as many times as Nick Bockwinkel was Vern Gagne, who passed away in April. So Nick Bockwinkel will be missed. My condolences go out to his family and friends and acquaintances, co-workers from various different wrestling promotions. I'm going to be honest with you and say that I really didn't watch too many Nick Bockwinkel matches. I'm going to say that I'm more familiar with him from his stint in World Championship Wrestling as the first commissioner underneath Bob Dole and Eric Bischoff. I'm also going to say that I was, I was very surprised to hear that he passed away. Well, yeah, earlier this year, April, Vern Gagne died from complications from Alzheimer's disease. Dusty Rhodes died in June from cancer. Roddy Piper died in August from, a heart attack. So, I was very surprised when Nick Bockwinkel passed away. But Nick Bockwinkel just died from old age. He was about 80 years old, So, unlike Vern Gagne or Dusty Rhodes and Roddy Piper that passed away from, health effects or, or medical conditions or things, he passed away from natural causes. So, Vern Gagne is, Nick Bockwinkel is up in heaven now with God now in Jesus. He's at heaven now. He's at a better place. I'm Tuxedo Mass up in heaven with God and Jesus. Heaven is at a better place. I'm Tuxedo Mass DARIEN, and we'll see you tomorrow.